Joe from the Bridge blew up our phones with
He's a genius.
The great debates that I can recall when it comes to a sports radio topic. And he posed the question, Blue Jays getting Ohtani, the Maple Leafs getting McDavid, what's the biggest deal? The bigger deal between the two?
What has the better chance?
Well,
what has the better chance or biggest? What would be the bigger
that's
deal?
not how Joe phrased it. He asked what would have the bigger impact.
The bigger occasion
Yes.
would be Connor McDavid coming to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't care. Like, nothing moves the needle in this town like Toronto Maple Leafs news, and the best player in the world, if he were to come to this team, there would be nothing like that. Nothing like that.
You're absolutely right. There's no debating that.
I'm trying to think if like there would be the debate would probably be Ohtani would be the only comparable in basketball. I mean, I don't know. It's like, but he's 40
If he came in
years
his
old.
prime,
Like if Steph Curry,
Wembanyama.
If Wembanyama is like San Antonio, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm
Remember you
coming to
asked Bobby
Toronto.
Webster?
Yeah, well, I did, and yeah, it was a really
This guy
quality
asked
question.
Bobby Webster before the season started if they were scouting Wembanyama.
That was 2 years ago, and that was a good question. They should have been scouting Wembanyama. They could have had Wembanyama.
I guess
if
you
they
got to do
tanked.
your due diligence. So,
But
yeah.
I mean, Ohtani would be the only one you could compare to the impact of McDavid coming to Toronto. Now, I guess number one, if you sign McDavid, theoretically,
What
you'd
about
have,
Messi to
You'd
MLS?
have, yeah, I guess, but that's, I mean, if he can
Or
Toronto
Messi.
FC, sure.
That's Messi to TFC.
Yeah, I don't think
It
that's
just
it.
still
I don't think
wouldn't
that's in
move
this,
the needle.
No, I don't think that's
What?
even close.
It's
I mean, Toronto FC's not
like
the Blue Jays.
not
or-
like the
or-
Maple
Messi to
Leafs, man.
TFC would blow this market
It
up.
would, but I don't think to the same extent as Ohtani to the Jays or McDavid.
I think you'd be surprised.
Maybe. I just don't think the
That's
soccer crowd is.
That's a different
Passionate.
conversation than, who's getting recognized. You remember that? Like
Right.
between Messi
Tom
and
Brady or
Brady.
who?
Yeah, that's I
yeah.
think that's a different conversation because the Leafs are just so starved to win a championship and, obviously having the best player in the world on your team would help your chances in that regard. And he's from Toronto. He grew up a Leafs fan. I just think all those elements of it make it like, how can anything have a bigger impact than that?
It'd be special. It would be special.
Okay,
you
so
know what I asked, guys?
okay.
Why not both? Why
Right.
not both?
And
Can't
hopefully,
have everything.
Well-
hopefully one of the two happens.
Oh, I would take one. I would take one.
The
of two.
likelihood of one of the two happening are probably Jerry's percentage, 0.
like 5%, maybe
But
10.
I mean, what if we change the question? You guys said what would be bigger, or what if the question is how I phrase it? What has the better chance of happening?
McDavid's still a couple years out. Ohtani's a
Yeah.
free agent right now.
Okay.
I would probably say at some point in their respective careers, there's more of a likelihood that McDavid is a Leaf than Ohtani is a Blue Jay.